All right, we're going to touch on a subject that feels it might be a little bit inappropriate, but it's something that must be done. A lot of people try to avoid this topic, so naturally, it's a job for me. If you're combating addiction and you're going to professional help, here's something you gotta listen to first. I've been going to professional help for drug addiction for about a decade. That includes AA, all the way to private therapy, all the way to group therapy, from IOP to detox to rehab, sober houses. And there's something I want to just say about the professional help that is being given from these professional organizations. Now, these companies can't always be held responsible for the individuals that they hire, although they should keep a better eye on them. But there is some shady stuff that is going on behind closed doors. Now, me personally, I used to think that addiction was a disease. That's all we're taught, especially in the Western civilization. And I respectfully disagree with that now. I no longer think that addiction is a disease. You see, to me, when I was being taught, and I was using everything I was taught to combat addiction, I kept failing. I've overdosed and nearly died 4 times. At least 2 of those times I was this close from not waking up. Each time, I know for at least 2 of the times, I needed 3 shots of Narcan per overdose. That means that I was this close to not waking up. Now, what did I overdose from? We'll talk about that another time. To me, a recovered addict, not one that just talks the talk, but one that walks the walk. And I think that addiction is a sign or signal that your mind and body is in distress. Addiction is not a disease. Addiction is an adaptation to a situation. Now, this is going to sound weird. Addiction is not even the fundamental problem. Addiction is a solution. The problem is within us. Now, where does the problem stem from? Usually it's from childhood trauma or past trauma. But now that we know what addiction is, we can begin to fix it and overcome it. By calling it a disease, there's only 2 good things that come from calling it a disease. One, it helps to explain to even the most confused person the seriousness of the situation. And the other good reason to call it a disease is because it is more helpful than calling it a moral failure. Addiction is not a choice. Addiction is not a disease. Addiction is a solution to a problem deep down. See, everybody, the professionals, keep asking, why the addiction? That's the wrong question. The question is, why are we in so much pain that we need to escape with our addiction? Why do we lack energy? Because the drugs give us energy. Why do we lack focus? Because the drugs give us focus. All right. So the problem is deeper. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions or you want to contact me, please do so. My website is beneath. My email is on that website, and that will be beneath in the comment section around there. All right. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe or put on your alerts. Because it doesn't matter to me. I'm not here for that. I'm here to try to spread the word and help as many addicts like myself overcome this issue. Addicts have a lot to offer. We are smart people. We're not dumb. All right? We just need help on learning how to handle our abilities, because a lot of us have overactive minds. And once we learn how to control that, there's no telling where we could end up. We could change the world. Please reach out to me if you're struggling with addiction. I'm just a guide. Thank you for listening. All right.